Kuzuzampo, and the heartiest welcome. I'm Isha Chodin, your host, and this is Talk and Show. My guest for tonight is an outstanding rapper. Please welcome Kezongdaji. Welcome to the show, Joe.
Hello, Ishi, and thanks for having me here.
Okay. So, I'm curious, what are you up to these days?
Well, a lot's happening, but my priority right now is on my album. I released my compilation album called Kuzuzangpo, October 26th, and it's done in a way that's never been done before. The album is on a 2 GB USB drive, and it's been launched, but it's not in the market right now. So I'm working on the distribution of the album with a local firm called Burma Enterprises. I just found out that there will be 30% tax as I'm importing the drive from outside. And there's a lot of other things to figure out with regards to the album distribution. But in addition to that, I'm also working on music videos for my old songs. And after I'm done with that, I'll start recording songs from my next album. I'll be releasing it as singles. The songs will be released as singles, just like Mr. Terrace does.
Yeah.
And besides that, I am also planning for my next tour, probably in 2018. So I'm currently looking for funds. That's one thing. And in addition to that, I'm also currently carrying out a waste management project in the east, in Tashiangzi. Actually, it's a grant that me and my partner Sringdorji won from an international youth summit that we attended earlier this year. So that's happening, and it's a 3-month long project. It started in October, and it will go till the end of December. What I did there was mostly the paperwork, brainstorming and all, and he's the one who's actually in the field. And other than that, for the B-pop, Bhutanese popular music scene, in 2014, we had our first B-pop concert. So I think we are prepared and quite ready now. So we are also working towards the second B-pop concert. And finally, I think another very important thing is that right now our studio, M Studio, is in a rented apartment. So we have some challenges because we have to pay the rent and all. And then as people know that M Studio is not a business entity, like not profit oriented. So we mostly do kind of, it's mostly been like social work and giving platform to the younger singers. So we don't make much money. So sometimes it gets difficult to make ends meet. And we feel that because of staying in a rented apartment, B-pop is not growing in the way or in the speed it should have been. So we are thinking of coming up and developing developing a new facility, actually an entirely new building or a structure where we'll have space for recording, practicing dances, and where singers and dancers can jam up and all. So these are a few things that comes up. There's a lot more happening in like social work area also, but I think it's too early to talk about all of them right now. So that's it as of now.
Yeah. First of all, congrats on your album launch, and it's very inspiring to see you doing a lot of groundbreaking stuff. So let's talk about your music. Tell me about it.
As I said, I mostly do rap music, and in my songs, I talk about my life, my experiences, and my observations about what I see in the society. And it's mostly positive, and it's all constructive.
Okay.
So that's all about my music. It's constructive and positive music, and it's rap music.
Okay. You have been a rapper for quite some time. So what, according to you, give me the highs and lows of being a rap artist in Bhutan?
Okay, that's interesting. I would like to share this. Not just for rapper, but for all artists in general. I think in Bhutan, you need to have your hard work and your determination very high, because the rest are very low. I don't know if I speak for all artists, but through my experience, what I have observed is that it's a different situation that we are dealing with in Bhutan. It's not like outside. I always say that in the outside world, first you get famous and then you start getting money. But when it comes to Bhutan, first you need to have money, and then you'll start getting famous.
Okay.
So the reason why this is happening is because in the outside world, artists and rappers are made famous by the media, like the magazines. They write stories on them. The media covers their story. TV stations, they play their music videos. They have interviews and all done on the artist, and then radio stations play their song, and that's how they become famous. And when they become famous, they get observed. I mean, they get noticed, and when they get noticed, they start getting works, and that's how money starts coming in. But I think our media in Bhutan is not interested in artists, so that's why I guess we have
I'm interested in artists.
top artists. Fortunately, I got lucky. That's why I think because of this culture not being existent in Bhutan, we have our top artists, who get wasted as bankers, as guides, etc., etc. And in the midst of that, I think the music industry loses, and that's why I think it's not growing that much.
Okay.
So we have to know this reality, and but despite that, if you keep working, I think a time will come then when you'll get noticed, and then maybe like money will start coming in. Of course, like I don't think any artist would do music or whatever they are doing for money, but fact is fact, everything takes money. Like, the videos that you see on TV or on internet, the songs that you hear on radio or wherever, a lot of hard work goes behind making those, and a lot of people are involved, and then that services and people cost. So this is happening, and to make situations worse, I think I feel that artists sometimes are abused in a sense, like they are like in the name of platform and opportunity. Even organizers, they don't pay artists for their performances. So I think these are very discouraging. So we have situations like this. Okay. So you have to know all these, and but stay optimistic and keep working. I'm sure definitely a time will come when real opportunities will come knocking, and you will be recognized for your work and your talent.
All right, with this, I'm done questioning you for now, and it's playtime.
Okay.
We are on the set now, and the game we're going to play is called The Guess. In this game, the players will have to choose a box, open the box on their side of the table, and describe the object inside the box. Now, objects inside these boxes are put in by my friend, so I've never laid eyes on them at all, so they're new to me as they are to you. So it's completely
I hope
fair.
so.
It is fair. Yeah, trust me.
Okay.
So you can either lie or tell the truth about the objects inside the box. And the other person has to figure out by looking at expression whether it's a lie or the truth.
Like if there's let's say like if there's a camera, I can just say like, I can either say directly it's a camera, or like say something else, and then you judge whether I'm telling the truth or lying.
Or the lie.
Okay.
Looking at your expression, because I won't be able to see the object in front of you.
Okay.
And yeah, if I can guess correctly, I bag a point. If not, I lose a point. Are we ready to go? All right, then let's bounce. Okay, who wanna go first?
I think it will be better if you start.
All right, then it's my turn to go first, and the box I'm gonna choose is this one, right in the middle. Oh my goodness, it's quite heavy.
Oh, heavy.
Yeah, it's very heavy indeed. Okay.
Is it a stone?
I have no idea, and I'm afraid I won't be able to tell you what's inside. Wow, this is truly stunning. Wow, this is quite outwardly, it's quite ethereal.
Outwardly?
Yeah, it's quite ethereal. Wow. Okay. Inside a Titan watch box, there's an egg, and that egg is laughing at me. And there's a rose beside that egg. It's more like Sleeping Beauty. That egg is supposed to be Sleeping Beauty, I suppose. And the prince is supposed to bring the rose, but then the rose is already in the box. And the egg is quite comfy. It has nice cotton mattress beneath it.
Inside a Titan watch box?
Watch box, yeah.
Maybe you're telling the truth.
You
the
bagged
truth.
a point.
Okay.
It
I
rolls.
just guessed. It's
Yeah.
just gut feeling,
The
no
egg
intelligence.
is laughing at me sarcastically,
Okay.
and the cotton bedding and the
Okay.
Titan watch box. This is quite nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so I lost a point. By the way, I tried my best to lie. I was trying to create all these expressions, but then
Okay.
I failed. All right, it's your turn now.
Let me see. Okay.
I'm gonna
How should I
make you
describe
lose
it
a
now?
point.
Okay. It's a notebook.
It's a notebook. Okay,
It's a notebook. That's it.
just a notebook.
Yeah.
What color is it?
It has a black cover.
Is there anything written in the notebook?
I have to check.
Okay.
Yeah. Something is written.
You're lying.
You heard the sound, I guess.
I backed the point. Yeah, there was no flipping sound.
Yeah, that's
So I was clever enough to ask you to flip the pages.
Okay. Okay.
So how is
Very
the
clever.
score?
I think we are even.
So I think we need tiebreaker. So it's my turn, right? This is
Okay,
going to be
okay,
tiebreaker, okay? So I'm going to choose this box, and if I succeed, then I bag a point. If not,
All right.
if I succeed,
I've just learned
I
I'm too
win.
bad at this. Yeah. I'm
No, you're quite
very
good.
bad at this.
This is the finale. This is the showtime. Showdown. I mean, okay. Oh, this is cute. It's really cute. There's a question asking, is this a cat? There's a question.
Is a question?
Yeah, the question is asking,
But
is
I
this a
thought
cat?
it's supposed to be an object.
Yeah, the question is written on the object, and the object is, it's a round surface, and the question is, there's a question asking, is this a cat? And the picture, there's a picture at other side of the, it's a round thing, right? Other side of the round object, there is a picture of an elephant. Yeah, it's an elephant.
Yeah. What else? What else does it have?
That's it. Basically, that's it.
Okay. I think you're saying the truth.
I'm lying.
Okay.
I won. I am the winner.
Congratulations.
Okay. It's a book. Is this a takin? And picture of a cow. But I said
Okay.
it's a round surface. Is this a cat and elephant?
But we
picture.
have more games, right?
That's it. I won. You lost.
Is it?
Yeah.
Don't we have another game coming?
No, that's all for the show. So, bravo to me. All
Good,
right, with
good,
this,
okay.
we have
That's
come to the
interesting.
end of the game. Okay, it's time for a true or false. I'm going to ask you some random
Okay.
statements, and you have
have
to
this.
show me whether it's true or false according to you. All right, statement number 1. I have an attribute that brings me back from the rock bottom. True. What is that attribute?
I can talk about my character and all, right?
Yeah.
So I think I don't get easily excited, and I don't get sad, and I don't get angry either. So I think
That's interesting.
these things are enough to shield me from any kind of difficulties. Some people maybe find the situation that they are in like really big and like really troublesome, but because of these I think attributes, I see things in a different way.
Okay.
So
So you're immune to this kind of problem.
yes,
Okay.
immune is the right word actually.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. In a way, you're resilient also. And I think resiliency is definitely an asset. You are resilient to problems, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
In one of the songs I've said like I got skin like Bruce Banner, which means like my skin is like Hulk skin, nothing can penetrate. So
Okay.
I actually mean that.
bulletproof.
Actually. Yeah, bulletproof.
Yeah. I'm pretty resilient myself too. I have been
That's
through
great.
my share of tussles.
Then you'll go a long way.
Yeah, and I bounced back every single time. Moving on, statement number 2.
Yeah.
I think my music is pretty original.
Yes, it is.
Okay, how would you say that?
It's all about my life. It's all about my experience and what I see in the society and the world around me. So I think that qualifies
To be
my
original.
music
How
as
about your
original.
flow? How would you?
In terms of flow, I don't know, but I admit that my flow is kind of monotonous, and a lot of people comment about my flow that anyone can rap that way and all. But what I'm focusing more right now is not on the how. So having like variations in the flow is how, but I'm focusing on what. So for me, content is more
Content is more
important.
important.
Yeah, it
I've
has to
listened to
make
a couple
sense.
of the songs, and I don't think it's that monotonous. I mean, it is not monotonous at all.
It is actually maybe.
maybe I don't know how to I don't know how to look at it.
People who
Sometimes you're
are
like,
rap literate, they would
yeah,
understand.
maybe I'm
They
not
would easily
rap.
figure out,
Yeah,
and they'll see there's
yeah.
a really big problem in my flow. But as
Okay.
I said, I focus on the content and not
Okay.
on the flow.
Maybe I'm not rap
Actually.
literate. Okay. Statement number 3. Hip hop is often stigmatized. I think it is same seen in Bhutan too, according to you.
No,
You don't think hip hop is being stigmatized in Bhutan?
I don't think so. I think there's a great acceptance, and
That's interesting.
people are interested in hip hop. And as I said, especially with me and even with others also, I see a lot of rappers getting a lot of support. For me, like when I started rapping in Zonka, most of my content were all positive things. Like I talked about the country. I talked about just problems in the society, and I had a song called Ngagi Besu. So I got a real good feedback from people from different walks of life, from monks, teachers, parents, kids, even like old people came to
People.
me and told me that
Like-
they never heard rap song before, but after they heard after they heard the lyrics, they liked it. So
Yeah.
I think there is a big acceptance. Bhutanese in general are very kind
That's
of.
wonderful to hear. Yeah, actually, hip hop is a lot of time it's seen in negative light, right? It's like it's associated a lot with violence.
I think in our context,
Yeah,
it's been
and-
because of what we are saying in the song. So in the outside, they glorify violence, they glorify
Maybe
the
that's the
party
reason.
and life of the
Yeah,
rich and
yeah.
famous. So,
Yeah.
but in Bhutan, we don't have it. So as I said,
Bhutanized form
rappers
of
are
hip-hop.
focusing on the content. So content
That's
is what
great,
matters.
yeah.
So, yeah.
Personally, I think hip hop is a convenient form of music. It's almost like talking. When you're rapping, it's easier for you to express things, right? In comparison to singing. Okay, number 4. No guts, no glory, no legend, no story. It's true according to you?
Yeah, anyone would say it's true.
Okay. No, personally, I know your background a little bit, so I think you can really relate to this statement.
Yeah, it relates very much to my life story. I was born in a remote village in the east. I say that if modernization was the sun, my village would be Pluto. So it was that far. And on top of that, my house was separated from the main village by 2 rivers, and it was in the middle of the forest. So we didn't have many neighbors. And at that time, there was no electricity, no road. So, like, I would say, like, maybe I'm exaggerating, but it was like in the Stone Age and all. So we didn't have any exposure. But then later on, my mom decided to move our entire family to Dewatang, and that's where a lot of discoveries were made by me, like about the world. There's something called TV, there's vehicle, there's road, there's like helicopter, airplanes and all. And when we got there, I also like.
How old were you when you reached Deothong?
I was 6 years old. I was 6 years
That's
old. I talk about it in the Kuzuzangpo song.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah.
So considering where I was born, I think none of what I have done so far would be,
Would have
thought
been possible.
to be, done by a kid who was born in that remote area.
Yeah.
But it was because of my determination and my own, I guess, hard work that I
Yeah,
made this far.
definitely.
So yes, it relates a lot.
Statement number 5. If you can dream it, you can do it. Walt Disney, he says that if you can dream it, you can do it.
Yes, of course.
It's true. Okay.
My story supports that. What
Yeah,
I
that
just
too. I
said
think,
is
yeah.
in the same line.
Yeah. Okay, the final statement is you have had a lot of leadership history. Who, according to you, is a great leader? A trailblazer or the one who inspires others to blaze their own trail?
I think the one who inspires others.
To blaze their own trail?
Yes.
How would you say that?
there's this popular story, teach a man how to fish or fish it for him. So
Yeah.
in the same line.
It's challenge time. For those of you joining in right now, I'm Ishi Chodin, this is Talk and Show, and I'm with Kezang Doji. And for tonight's challenge, we're going to have to answer a question within 5 seconds. That is quite a challenge, so you're going to have to try and
I'm a
be
bit
really
nervous.
fast. Yeah. Okay,
right.
who want to go first? Do you want to answer
me.
first?
You ask me.
Okay, then I'm going to ask you. I'm going to choose a paper from here. I'm going to set the timer right now.
Okay, I hope it's an easy one.
Even I don't know. My friend
Okay.
brought these papers. So, okay. Who is the youngest author of book Khake? Your time starts now.
Oh, I don't know her name, yeah.
You don't know her name.
Khake?
Even I don't know the book Khake. Yeah. Your time's up.
It's not
You lose a
Chalwan,
point. Okay.
Okay,
You lose a
then
point.
my turn. It's a
Yeah,
little
it's-
girl, by the way, right?
Even I don't know. I have no idea about this book Khake. I have to be attentive now. I don't want to lose
Okay.
this one.
This is not that easy. So, who is the 2010 Miss Bhutan?
Something Reti. Some children Reti.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. It's my turn to ask you the question. Okay, I'm gonna choose this one. All right. 11th November is celebrated as. Your time starts now.
His Majesty Fourth King's birth anniversary, Children's Day.
Yep, Children's Day. Okay. You bagged a point. All right, it is my turn.
to ask.
Yeah, answer.
So the question is, who is known as Deb Nakpo or the Black Regent in Bhutan?
Uginwachu?
Really?
Junamgyo?
Yeah. correct.
Oh, this is going to be a little complicated. I don't know. For me, it would be a little complicated. Maybe not. All right, let's try it. Highest unclimbed mountain in Bhutan. Unclimbed mountain in Bhutan.
That's
Highest.
Kankar Pinsum.
Oh, you were good. Before I could set the timer, you could answer. All right.
I
Kankar
have some
Pinsum
GK,
it is.
So it's
Yeah.
helping me today. Author of Circle of Karma.
Karma ura? Tashtum kinga?
No.
Amkizon churin?
Yeah.
Amkizon
Correct.
churin? Oh my goodness, that was like.
You got it right on the 6th second.
So I lost the point there. The time was already up, so I lost the point. Answer was
But,
correct, but then I lost the point. It's all right.
Okay.
Okay, my
No
turn.
one's judging, so. Are you judging actually? Who's judging us?
You are judging
do we
me,
get
and I'm
anything
judging.
if we win? Is there anything?
You get a cup of tea.
Okay. After the show, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. The next segment, it is called Supersonic. You're gonna have to answer the questions as fast as you can.
Okay,
It's
I'll
a
try.
rapid fire. Yeah.
Okay.
Number 1. What is on your mind this very moment? You have to
You.
be fast. I'm on your mind. All right. Number 2. If you are a girl, what would be your name?
Sede.
Sally. Okay. Number 3. You get a call from Eminem's manager, Paul Rosenberg, asking you to collaborate with Eminem in his next piece. How would you react?
I'll be like, oh my God.
You would
I
be.
think-
Would you scream out of joy?
I said I don't get easily excited, so
Yeah, I
I'll just say, oh
forgot
my
that.
God and all.
How can you be apathetic in this situation? I mean, it is the Eminem. It is the Eminem. He's even in dictionary now. A person who can rap like
Yeah,
him, it's
yeah.
called Eminem. So he's a noun now. I mean, he's already a noun, but he's even in dictionary. How can you be apathetic about it? Oh my
I'll
God,
know it
Ali.
if it happens for real, but I don't think I'll be that excited.
Seriously?
I don't know.
That's
I don't
ve-
know how to
that's-
react.
I can't wrap my mind around this right now. Okay, you're quite interesting, Acho. Okay, number 4. An unforgettable moment on the Kuzusangpo tour.
My show at Shirapsi College, it's my college, so it was
Yeah.
like homecoming for me.
Number 5. If you could change one thing about Bhutan, what would it be?
Decongest Thimphu.
Okay, how would you do that?
I'll, in a sense, like I'll send some of the offices to other zonghaks so that there's equal development in all the zonghaks of the country. And on top of that, we will not have this congestion and
Housing
problems in
water
Thimphu.
problems, sewage
So,
problems,
yeah.
yeah. All right, number 6. Most discouraging comment you have ever received about your music.
A lot, I think. You just have to.
The most discouraging.
All are equally discouraging. I guess all negative comments, they come in the same, vein. So just check my videos. So you
How
can
do
see
you
the
deal with
comments.
them?
As I said, I'm immune to these kind of comments. Nothing happens. My skin is like Hulk skin.
Okay.
It cannot penetrate, so
Okay,
I keep
that's
moving forward.
really good for
But
you.
I take those comments positively. If they say something about my skill or anything, then there's definitely a problem. So I try to work on it, but sometimes I can't help.
Ships are safer in harbor, right? But that is not their purpose. They are built to dare the hurricane and reach their destination.
Exactly.
If you are going to blaze your own trail, there will be setbacks, there will be barriers, there will be comments, criticisms, meaner, louder than ever. But then you're just going to have to overlook it, You're going to have to knock them down every single time.
Exactly.
And keep moving forward. Donka donka jo, right?
Yes,
like in your
yes.
song.
Good.
Yeah. It's fun facts now.
Okay.
Tell us 3 fun facts about Kesang Doji.
I was a very naughty student when I
Okay.
was in my middle secondary. To the extent I got slapped by a girl once, and then I used to get beaten up by teachers also. To the extent again that once I was not able to lie on my back also. So I
Oh
was
my
that
goodness.
bad. Second would be when I was, that also is from my school days. I had
Lot
my
of memories.
I had my best friend, and there was this girl, and I had a crush on her. I told my best friend, please, set me with her. And I, trusted him. But later on, it happened that that guy, my friend, set himself with her. So that's one of my
You were
unforgettable
betrayed
memories.
by your best friend.
No harsh feelings, but I find it quite funny when I
can't.
remember it.
Okay. What is the last fun fact about you?
I just have one formal shoe.
Seriously?
Yes.
Who on earth has only one pair of shoes?
Me, I have just one
Yeah,
pair
that's
of
correct.
formal shoes, and I have a funny, the reason why I have this is because I don't believe in having like so many stuff. So I also don't have like many like goals. That's why people keep seeing me in the plain black goals all the time.
That's actually a fashion. It's a cool thing for guys, to be, in only one go
Okay.
everywhere. I think it's a cool
I'm
factor.
encouraged.
Okay, good.
I just have one shoe, and
Okay. If you when you become like famous, like worldwide famous, like a fever,
think
a
I'll
great
change.
fever,
I'll not change anything. I
your
guess.
shoes gonna fetch a lot of money because that
Okay,
is
that's-
the shoe of the Kesang Doji, the shoe
Only
of the
shoe,
Kesang-
right?
The only shoe of Kesang
Which I
Doji.
use from like this year to that year.
Yeah,
so
it's gonna fetch,
this could be like maybe 3 or 4
lot of
years.
money.
So only after it's like totally worn out, I buy a new one.
A new one, okay.
So in between the time,
I appreciate your loyalty with your shoes.
Yeah.
All right, so that was pretty fun facts about you.
This is one of my principles actually. Like if you are someone who cares about what others say, then I think the journey between you and where you want to get is only going to get longer. So what matters most is that you keep moving forward. As I say, donga donga Joe. And more than what's here in the head, what's important is what's here in your heart. So I always say to the students or people I meet everywhere that it's not your aptitude, but it's your attitude that determines your altitude. So keep that in your mind.
Now that was inspirational. With this, we call it a wrap. Tonight, we have music from the evergreen Misty Terrace. The song is from the new album, so give them lots of love. That's all we have for you now. Thank you for making me a part of your day, and I'll see you soon. Till then, don't forget to remember that you're awesome. Goodbye.
난 할하게 농마야 난 굴발라 아이정 송오게 난다부 송오게 라니 넘기 난가 자이니라 난기 게베모 난기 널베모 장노 성미니자 난기 게베모 난기 널베모 장노 성미니자 난장가 zamningila niegila nangi 게베모 난기 널베모 장노 성미니자 난기 게베모 난기 널베모 장노 성미니자 Ngargocho udulamga shepur dammakam hangchaspe ngomnu fakam nangarba rumega nangarba rumega nanlamni tongmakam nangi yemade Kalula rumega nandabu songoke nandabu songoke lani ngomgi nanga zainila nangi kebemo nangi narbemo jangno samminija nangi kebemo nangi 널베모 장노 성민이자 난장가 zamningila 아리에기라 난기 게베모 난기 널베모 장노 성민이자 난기 게베모 난기 널베모 장노 성민이자 Chiluha kule makela nanturha kuni dikbe Zamning chiluha kule makela nanturha kuni dikbe Zamning chiluha kule makela nanturha kuni dikbe Zamning chiluha kule makela nanturha kuni dikbe 난 할하게 농마야 에난 굴발라 아이장가 고초레 난둘 샤망기 난둘 샤망기